Map 2, baby, D Overpass. And from what I understand, that was Copenhagen Wolves pick as we enter our 60-minute knife round. um, and we are going to be fighting it out here by the fountain. As both of these teams coming off of a, well, I guess 3D Max has to feel pretty good winning on such a T-sided map, or a CT-sided map on T-side, pardon me. And let's see if they can do that again here. I mean, Overpass, often considered CT-sided.
I agree, and you're right. They made it look like a T-sided map if that's what you were going for.
I was getting there, but you know, it's a long morning here. Our last two players alive standing off with a Cillion, and both of the Copenhagen Wolves players will close in and get that frag. We'll see what side they take. Exclamation mark switch. So Copenhagen Wolves will be starting on CT side here as we are waiting to go live, as all players need to ready up. And this is the Copenhagen Games 2015 tournament, which is being broadcasted to you on GoRGN TV. I'm Ricky Rath, and we got Hano in shop today.
I'm excited to see a lot of places that CTs sit to pick. So with the new op update, obviously you can't move around as much, so it's going to be like a stationary defensive op. And I'm kind of curious to see where they're going to set up shop and pick angles and what angles they take and try to surprise the T's a little bit. And they did move the map around a few times now, and now that you have the armor truck a little bit pushed back, and there's only one now versus the two that were sitting in the middle of the site. So I'm excited to see these new angles, and I feel like it's going to be a lot of pick-oriented stuff that we're going to see here.
All right, round number 1 underway. Let's see if it gets pick-oriented, as it looks like the terrorists will be busting up towards upper tunnels and then kind of fill out by park. But pushing up is a Cillion here with his teammates in free. See if they can get this opening pick. That would be huge here. It's the T's coming right out into lower park here from the stairs, finding free from behind. And it looks like it's going to be A. However, the CT's rotating very quickly here. That's already 4 CTs just abandoning B. Snappy on the back foot now, realizing that site is totally open. The CT's perhaps a little aggressively rotating early in that round are now kind of reeling from their decision here, trying to set up in B again, as SMF and Snappy are the B defenders. There is Zart in tracks trying to head canal here, and it looks like the execute will happen at bomb site B, and the terrorists looking to breach site here. Smoke coming down to block their path. However, they're coming through anyways by pillar. The bomb goes down right away. Snappy gets the opening frag there, but Kern trades right back. Snappy there with another on the USP, finally going down. So Kern and Snappy trading double kills. Kern with 3 on the round so far, as he has had a hat trick. Maybe an ace is in shop here, in store. No, he is taken down by a Cillion, leaving just Zart alive here from sight. Zart can't even find one. There's Nikolai from the side getting the frag. The CTs will get the defuse, and Copenhagen Wolves off to exactly the start that they wanted, compared to last map where they just kind of got trounced on early on.
They kept forcing things last time too. They lost pistol round on nuke and they kept forcing, so it's going to be nice and refreshing to see them not have to force as much. But CT's had good control.
They're not messing around, Hano. Look at that. They're already buying up.
They got M4s. Have you tried the MP9 yet? You like it?
No. I haven't used any MP since the MP5. I do not like those guns. MP5 needs to make a comeback. Just saying. Just saying. Here in round number 2. The terrorists with the Tech 9. Natu with a Mat 10. We'll see if they can convert these into any kills. Disturb jumping away here from a frag at tracks through lower canal, pardon me. And the smoke will go down to block any sort of B take. That's the CTs, leaving only a Cillion at bomb site A, the rest of them bunched up by B, so this could go poorly. It's going to be all about in close with the Tech 9. However, Snappy and SMF having nothing of that as they're holding strong from site. A total shutdown, 5 for 0. No, not even a point of damage given to the CTs that round.
They spent a lot of money on Molotovs and smokes too. They were so worried about them playing back in like pit and behind barrels that they didn't even focus on the guys playing up close. CT just shut them down when they're trying to come out long B.
So a full save now. 5 Glock. No, not even a armor, not even a grenade in the hands of 3D Max. So they are just going for bank right now, as they are looking maybe to hit A here. There was one play over at B. in Zart. He's brought down. Free getting that kill with the MP9, and Acilion chiming in with another couple of Free with the second of his own, and the third will also go to Free. So a quick shutdown there, not even a plant for Team 3D, as Copenhagen Wolves will be buying now. Free with an op, and we have seen him opping on Nuke. He was nothing. He was no one to be trifled with, that's for sure.
He had a great map last map. He played well on CT and T side.
So round number 4. Team 3D still trying to get on the board here on T side. They've got 5 AKs to do it with. Freeze holding on to an op, though. He is playing long A/upper park, as the terrorists favoring B right now. The bomb on the back of Natu. Stonde is there as well in support. Kern, they are all bunched up in construction. Some return grenades here from Nikolai. Ooh, that grenade's going to take Zart down to 25 HP. A great throw from Nikolai over the wall. And the smoke's going to come down from him in just a second here as well. Nope, he'll think better of it and just hide in his spot. So still waiting for a T commitment here. The CT's weary on burning up these smokes early on. Perhaps that's exactly what the T's were waiting for as they slowly make their way, shifting focus back towards A. 50 seconds left. There are 3 at bomb site B and 2 at A. That's Acilion pushed up in long A. Free playing by Bankman in sight, and he'll have to fight against 4 CTs rushing lower park right now. There's a Molotov blocking their way. That clears. And it looks like Nikolai and his teammates from B slowly shifting towards A. This is like so many fakes being thrown in this round here. As, again, the terrorists ending up back at B. There's 25 seconds left. And there are still... No, there are no smokes left in the hands of the CTs. There's a taser in the hands of Nikolai as Zeus. But Nikolai's going to pick up 1. He will get traded out. Stone and Natu picking up 2. It's 3 on 2 now. As Snappy picks up another from Canal, leaving just Natu alive with an AK in this round and not going in the way of 3D Max as perhaps a plant here. No, that's just Hufflepuff. Hocus pocus.
Trifle. Information.
Yeah, free really not even able to get a plant there.
Gaining information on this map is so huge. There's so many spots that you can do it, like the 2 little jump up spots. You can boost upper as well as a CT. You can boost on someone's head on the railing. There's just a lot of spots that CTs can take advantage of to get information, and once you get that information, you kind of close in on other parts of the map. And I think that's kind of unique compared to some of the other maps that CS has.
It's really gonna take 3D Max here a while at this rate to find an opening, because Hano, they haven't really gotten into a site convincingly yet.
They haven't had any guns either. They've had 1 round of guns and didn't really do anything with it.
So round number 5 now, as kills in the way of Free and Nikolai. A grenade kill. Zart and Natu left. The CT is just picking away here. Also, Zart actually picking up a Acilion there, but it doesn't really matter, as not able to escape that round with a weapon were any of the T's. And now a T-sided up here in Stonde versus Free. This is a storyline we saw last map, and I wonder here, as will Stonde be a victim again of Free's opping?
I think that 3D Max has to go back to their B setup where they have set strats. I don't think they can outpick Free. He's just on fire right now. It looks like they are going to go towards that B site.
Here we go. Opening kill in the way of SMF here. Great start to round number 6 for the CTs, as SMF continues to find his frags, finding his rhythm here. He's at 4 kills now, and there's Nikolai with another, leaving just Stonde and Natu alive now versus 4. SMF finding the hat trick this round, going for 4. Little does he know there's a T directly on his right, as he will be taken down. Does he want the up? Does he want the up? No, he doesn't. So the CT is just happy with 1 AWP. 3D Max, again, not able to get anything to show for here so far in this first half.
A lot of money for Copenhagen as well. A lot of money. I think what we'll see this next round is that the terrorists do have some Molotovs and some smoke, so maybe we'll see one of those set strats that they had for B. They look like they have some idea of what they wanted to do, but they just didn't execute it very well.
Acilion pushed up into park. He's going to fall off back to lower park, trying to breach fountain a little bit. There were a bunch of T's there waiting for him, so perhaps the right decision to fall back is Kern and Disturb looking to work. Bomb side A, Natu starting things off for 3D Max with the kill here. Exactly what they need. Exactly what they need here as they look to try and find an opening in the CT defense. Free, Acilion holding A, Nikolai and Snappy holding B. Asilion equalizing there, taking down Disturb, and the take is on for the Terrorists here into A. That's a Tech 9 kill and an AK kill to follow up. So 3D Max looking good right now to get on the board. It's Snappy. He is immediately shot at moving through the door in mid. There's Nikolai finding one by back hall. However, he's dropped to 6 HP as a result, and Molotov comes down, and Nikolai's going to have to change up the angle here. And at this point, I would kind of abandon the round as a CT and just kind of save for next is Snappy. He's at 62, Nikolai at 6. It would be a pretty tough retake.
Free whiff 2 easy shots at round 2. There was one coming up long that he missed, and then he kept trying to kill the guy by jumping. So the terrorist, you can jump over that little side wall at long A, and you can kind of get a little bit of information from there. And Free just kept whiffing on that guy. And then another guy came bank, and he also, not bank, rather bathrooms, and he also missed on that guy as well. And they just ended up overwhelming him. Can't miss those shots if you're going to have to hold that site by yourself and your teammate pushed long.
3D Max finally on the board. If they lose this one, Hano, then they're back to the save again as that loss bonus will be erased.
I completely agree, and it's going to be rough. They need to pick up this round. They have a full set of guns, one Galil, but they look good. They have 3 mollies, they have plenty of smokes, 4 smoke flashes. They should be able to have the utility that they need to take this round.
Zart playing from the lower canal, trying to find a pick here on Snappy. The only op on the map, or the only 2 ops right now, again in the hands of Freeze and Stunned, as both of those oppers are approaching the top of the scoreboard for their team. Middle fragging right now, but the op can make a big difference. There's Free getting taken down to 74 HP by Disturbed in long A. The bomb is right now shifted towards that site. However, knowing this map and the quick rotations the T's have when they control mid will be the deciding factor of where it is planted. Stunned picking up a kill on Asilion. Asilion close to the top frag position right now. He's had some great defensive kills. Nikolai, little does he realize the terrorist pushing directly past him. And Kern's actually going to fall back here. So, Nikolai, look to your right. Please, please. There it is. He spots him out. Nikolai getting that easy pick. As over at B, Snappy finds another one by Toxic. Onto the sandbag. That's Zart going down. 4-on-3. Copenhagen Wolves still not losing their rhythm. Trying to get back into this after losing round number 7. They'll have to do it by defending A. Free flashing inside. Nikolai flashed as well. So both CTs flashed. Counter flashes come out, and those are huge right now. Nikolai picks up 2 and Frey with the 3rd. And those are the only 2 players you need to defend, as they were both flashed and returning in kind 2 flashbangs of their own. Just decimating the T's, and they're back on the save.
Something I found that was really weird is that, so Free was opting long, and he had his teammate pushed up to that little side run off of long to the left, and his teammate didn't fall back, and Free kept trying to flash, but it wasn't doing a whole lot for Asilion. Like, he just stayed there, and he got pinched. If you don't have your teammate watching one side or the other, then you're going to have to try to watch 2 points, and he got killed for it. It's just kind of weird that Free didn't allow him to fall back as a teammate, you know?
Speaking of falling back, there's Free falling back right now with the AWP, as Terrorists just looking to force their way to A. It's not going to happen. Asilion is there, Free with 1 as well, leaving just 2 members standing for 3D Max. They both go down as well. So no losses for Copenhagen Wolves as 3D Max winning 1 round, but that's it. Their top fragger right now is at 4 and 9, pardon me. Their top score is 3 and 8. Disturbed at 0, 0, and 9. Not the effort you want to see from Disturbed, who had a great first half on D-Duke.
At least he has a cool knife. I mean...
Well, there's that. That's his consolation.
Yeah, they're going to need a huge CT side. Like, I hope that they've been practicing this map on CT, maybe? They just don't look very prepared, like you said. They don't look prepared on T side for any set strats, other than that one that we saw in the very early round when they had Tech 9s.
Free starting things off nicely, an AK headshot planting Disturbed as he goes 0, 0, and 10 now, continuing to struggle in this game. And if this is the rate we're going to be seeing this BO3 go at, we will be going to D-Mirage after this. However, this is still first half. Stranger things have happened in Counter-Strike as the Terrors have found an opening here in Lower Park. They will temporarily be able to get in the sight here. Oh, there is the Deagle from Zart, taking down Free to 29 HP as the bomb gets planted. The Terrors will be able to buy next round as the retake now for Nikolai and his teammate. Nikolai playing from back hall, spraying away through the smoke. There's smoke everywhere right now. Zart with the 1 dig from sight. He's going to go for 2 here on Free. However, overloaded as Free pushes him. Snappy finds another, leaving Kern and Stonde in sight. Stonde, the last man standing for the T's here to try and win this round versus 3. Sticking the bomb into Asilion. He's taken down. This is good right now for Stonde, but Snappy wisely so pushing him with the 5-7. There is a kit involved right now. It's free. We'll get that defuse and the round victory for Copenhagen Wolves. But that did come down to the wire there, and well played by Disturb, or not Disturb, pardon me, Stonde there, but not able to get that second and so important kill. That would have been a different story had he gotten that frag.
Again, we saw the CTs take control that long with free opping all the way down and his teammate getting in that side room. And the terrorists pushed up into sight, and then CTs were smart enough just to play a retake. They said, guys, they took the site, we're just going to have to play it slow, we have plenty of nades, let's just retake that. T's almost had that win, but CTs have played it pretty well.
Oh, here the CTs starting things off well at bomb site B, only giving up one player in Snappy, and that just leaves Zart alive as the rest of his teammates just dropping like flies. He's going to go for a second one dig, but SMF having none of that on the Tech 9, completes a hat trick and sends this into round 12. Up 9 rounds, Copenhagen Wolves 3D Max trying to close it out here on this map, but they've got a lot of work ahead of them if they want to do that.
I feel like they keep spreading out and they're not doing anything as a team, and they keep getting picked off, and then it's too late in the round for them to actually put a push together with smokes and flashes and nades. They just don't know what they're doing until halfway through the round, and by that time the CTs can just rotate because they don't have any time to go anywhere else.
So both players on the Wolves pushed up. Snappy, SMF, both playing B. We'll see what Cillian can do from long here. He takes down Disturbed very low, and Disturbed finally getting on the board there. 1-11 now. Baby steps, Disturbed, baby steps. Freeze picks up one more with the AWP. That's Stonde going down. As 4 AK still for the T's. One up in the hands of Freeze for the CTs. 3D Max looking to get that important second round here. We're in round 12, and the half is slowly slipping away from them. They're going to need some rounds and quick. But it's gonna have to be, they're gonna have to get past Free right now, who's defending from bomb site A, and he's doing such a good job here. Natu picks up one more kill, leaving just Zart and Natu alive versus Snappy, Freeze, and SMF. So those two last tears will be collecting themselves around the halls area towards Squeaky, and maybe heading towards B here. Our defender at B is Snappy, who's at just 10 HP. SMF is rotated. The terrorists hearing this now know exactly what is ahead of them. So 2 CTs defending. A great rotate right now from Copenhagen Wolves as both players ready and waiting on bomb site B. Natu's going to throw a molly down. That's going to miss. However, that's actually going to molly themselves off. Nope, pardon me. A counter molly from SMF, and that will take down Natu. And SMF finding the second as well. So not even a bomb plant for the terrorists, but a great counter Molotov grenade there from SMF to make the terrorists stutter step a little bit. And that really threw them for a loop and cost them the round. So Copenhagen Wolves up by 10 here in the 13th.
We see it again where terrorists get picked off. It ends up being a 2v3 at the very end. 17 seconds left and they try to take a site. It's not like the T's don't have enough money to buy nades for utility. They do. They just don't look like they know what they're doing, and maybe they're just unprepared for this map. I can't say it enough. It sounds terrible, but they need to find something here.
Free and Cillian both starting off this round with a kill, one on the M4, one on the AWP. Free's going to fall back to site. He continues to have a great half right now. Free has just been going off. He finds a second as he continues to climb that scoreboard all the way to the top. He's at 17-2 right now. The top fragger on this map getting the 3K, leaving just Stonde alive right now with a Tech 9. And Priest, he is feeling good right now. He's jiggle peeking with the pistol. But Cillian's going to finish the job and bring Copenhagen Wolves to their 12th round.
The way it's looking is Free's going to op on Mirage too. CT side, I would assume. It's going to be exciting to see him, but you're right, he's on fire right now. The terrorists need to throw a little bit more smoke towards A, though. If they know he's opping there, cut off some of the points that he's opping from. Throw a deep smoke long, get up in there, get your flashes and mollies ready. If it's not working out at B, try something different, throw those smokes, and get close on that opper and push him.
A pistol round for 3D Max. Freeze 18-2 right now. He's got a 9-to-1 kill death ratio. That's exactly what you want to see from your opper as Snappy picks up the opening frag of the round. That's Zart going down. And Zart's been feeling the dig right now, but he hasn't really been converting with it. Snappy finds another. That's Disturb. Disturb continuing to have just an awful half here. 1-14. His teammate Natu at 3-13. Not much better. The top fragger for 3D Max right now has 5 kills. And if we bring up the scoreboard, or if it's already up, J-Raw, that Overpass, man. You talk about unpreparedness for Copenhagen on Nuke. the answer right back is Overpass for CW as they are climbing away with this one. 13-1 going into the last round of the first half.
This might be a little bit off topic, but what kind of icon does Stonde have?
It's just his face.
No, not that icon. The little, like the diffuser CT little thing.
Sundays
You know, like
on
a
T.
5-year? No, the 5. You know, like the 5-year icon.
Oh yeah, that's the
It's different color than the other one.
Well, it's probably because he's a gangster. Everyone knows that. But round number 15, 3D Max, they have fought up for the last round. Kern and Ston both opping, so they're going with a double op setup on T side. Kern already dropped down to 4 HP. So frustrating must this be for the terrorists, only winning one round in an entire half here. They're trying to take bomb site B in Lower Park. Etzilion has a smoke guarding himself from Disturbed, Kern, and Stonde, who are all three of them on the other side. Disturbed still hanging out in Lower Park. Still trying to find this pick on Etzilion. Etzilion's played this spot really great, and you can play with more confidence knowing that you have a strong fragger behind you like Freeze, as SMF picks up the first kill of round 15 onto Natu. Natu finishing this half at 3 and 15, and now Free hunting for more op kills. That's exactly what he needs, more frags here as he's defending from sight. The smokes come in, and he's going to switch up his spot here. Still looking long, no terrorists there. They are all bunched up in Lower Park. Disturbed finding another. That will double up his score on the half, just that one frag. But the Copenhagen Wolves are there to defend from side. Etzilion and Nikolai both picking up some frags, leaving just Zart and Stonde alive. And Zart will go down. There is your score at half, 14-1. That's right, folks. Copenhagen Wolves dominating right now on CT side.
3D Max need to just shake this one off. I'm not coming back on this one. They need to shake it off, talk about Mirage, and come up with a plan for Mirage for the third map, and hopefully get that win. I don't think they're going to come close on this one. Unless they're Virtus Pro playing against TSM, not happening.
Classic Virtus Pro versus TSM. Am I right?
That was an amazing. Or was it Na'Vi? Maybe it was Na'Vi. No, it was TSM, you're right, because TSM was known for choking. They finally pulled it off in overtime.
So half number 2 underway here. Map number 2. The first map going in 3D Max's favor on D Nuke. They had an excellent T side and an abysmal one here on D on D Overpass, pardon me. The next map will be Mirage if 3D Max cannot have a comeback of epic proportions here. And 3D Max holding from sight, already being overwhelmed here. So low are Natu and Zart, both the defenders here. And these two teams just trading frags as they enter sight. Freeze still alive. Freeze has had such an excellent first half. See if he can continue that. Going into the second half, I like this play from the terrorists here. They fall off, head back canal, and then re-approach site from construction after the bomb has been planted. And Zart just alive with 14 HP versus 3 will be taking down Freeze already. A big impact in the second half. 3 kills. He is at 23 frags, and Copenhagen Wolves can put it away in just the second round of the second half.
Tech 9 proving that it's still really strong. I don't think Valve nerfed it enough, but I mean, that far at distance, Free just destroyed 2 people, and it looked good. 15-1, it's going to be extremely hard. We got some scouts coming out, some pistol armor. Last round, buy what you can.
The terrorists are just going to look to bash bomb site B here. It is a near stack for the CT. Zart starting off with one, Natu with another. This could work. This could work. Sonic pushing down, can't find the kill. And suddenly, Kern is left alive versus 3 after the smoke clears. Just a bloodbath at Lower Canal. And the bomb is planted by Pillar. GZ is coming out, but Kern, I mean, he still wants to find the frags on that scout. You can't count him out yet, as he's going to go for the jump pick here. The pistol comes out, he's just going to charge in here. And it looks like 3D Max just kind of written this map off. And there you have it, 16-1. That's right, 16-1. For map number 2, we will be back with D Mirage in just a moment.